Hello, Immortalmisfitnation of YouTube. We're back at the more WWE 2K25. Today we're going to try something a little bit differently. We're going to do the MyRise in video form. So let's see how this goes. This video will be recorded on the PS5 and use Shout Factory. I'll be editing it through Shout Factory. Sorry. So without further ado, let's start the MyRise. I'm just going to pick any character. The last time I remember, the export feature was not working. So I'm going to use a male character.
Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H
I played through this on the
major news to share. Let's hear what
the Steam Deck
has to say.
through Steam. The cutscenes were lagging on that. But I admit the Steam version looked better than that. The audio might cut in and out from the mic because I'm technically not alone and being awake. But if that happens, just know that I'm still playing the game. So anyway, what are we going to pick?
Someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge? Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
And this MyRise is actually better than the last one, the last couple one. At least it's not 20s MyRise, where there were characters I hate. Unfortunately, this is going to be short because the PS5 can only record like an hour of video.
Now, I know I'm supposed to be
so, yeah.
But as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
The decisions branch, and whatever you pick will affect how people see you and what brand you go to, pretty much. We're going to do the men's division.
This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as...
Okay, let's see. We're going to do top superstar in another promotion.
As the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
Now we get to choose our character, pick our name. They're not doing ridiculous names this year like Buzz and Cole. You can actually pick your name even though they don't say it in the story, which is pretty cool. We're not gonna take our time with this. We're actually just gonna pick any character and name them differently. I'm gonna go with in retrospect, I should have did this earlier. But hey, it is what it is. Sorry, that's my phone. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna turn off the audio. So give me a minute. Let's see, we're gonna put them from Texas. Sorry, that was a really offensive accent. We're gonna put them from Dallas. Unfortunately, this is bugged. The export feature is bugged, so hopefully it works out. Okay, what are we gonna name them? I do the presenting name first, so I could just copy from that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna name them Ace, and we're gonna name them Ace Hicks, like the last name of the one of the characters from Aliens. Like I said, we got to keep this under an hour, otherwise it's going to cut off halfway through. We're just going to put real Ace Hicks. It's just going to be a quick superstar we can make, and I'll probably change him up later. Why did that change? Okay, fighting style. Let's see. We're going to do striker. Going to change that around. Let's see. That here. And then the second one is going to be that. Attire you can make a attire to come out in the you can make a attire for the casual in MyRise. So we're going to do that. This might change, by the way. We're going to keep it like this for now, because we do got to keep this under an hour, as I said before. Let's see, body. Height. You can make them 5'11", 246 pounds. And boom. Save and complete. Not talk in between cutscenes, by the way. Thumbnail this in Shout Factory. Okay, you can pause if you want to read. I'm not going to read all that. I'm going to skim read it myself. Okay, these are the other DMs. You can't do side quests from these anymore. This is just a sort of linear thing. Today is because, or I'm recording today is because I'm actually recording at like, what time is it? 8:36. While everyone's asleep, so I can stream better and not have the audio cut in. Even though from what I've seen from the other playthroughs, the audio doesn't get through this mic from outside, but better safe than sorry. A minute to read, a few seconds to read, so we can start this. The TBD arena is something you can get. Also, I'm not going to spoil everything. Okay, this is the MyRise hub. We know this already. We can do the entrances, appearance. For now, we're going to keep everything generic for the first time. Mr. Simpkin over here. Unfortunately, I didn't spring for the deluxe edition with extra points, so we got to use the points that are available for us. Now we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna easy this and subtitles just in case you need it. Y'all need it.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
Let's see what we're gonna pick. We'll do. I did TBD on the Steam Deck, so fuck it, I'm gonna do it
I
again.
think a match on the US indie scene would get people talking. Can you book me in TBD?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions.
Telling you about game mechanics
so you can
now.
wear whatever you want.
So,
Basically
I can
what I
dress
was
how
saying
wanna
before.
dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, Muscle Mommy. I mean, I didn't say that about Jade Cargill. Cargill. You guys are weird.
Hey,
I definitely didn't call her
it's been a
mommy.
bit. How have you
They
been?
fixed the lip syncing also.
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Way you're worse at this than I am. Oh yeah, this game you can also use MyRise Superstars. I mean, yeah, MyRise specific only superstars this year, which is something people have been asking for years. I'm in the ring, guys. This is gonna be an interesting match. This is Jordan Griffin from ringside. And tonight is going to be a real night on TBD. Mr. CQ himself, Cole Quinn, who is now playable this year after being playable in 20 and not playable in the games after. I'm gonna try and talk as much as possible this time, but later, this is gonna be recorded later. After today, this will be recorded later in the day, or in the night, or in the morning, or earlier in the morning, so we can have fun. I don't have to like do whispers and whatnot. This match going. Could have taken off the jacket. Oh well. The models in this game look even better this year, and so do the arenas. We have to attempt to defeat Cole Quinn. I think they pretty much what do you call it? Tell you the commentary and the characters. Train of thought. Give me a minute. Basically comment on it in the MyRise mode. Yep, we going over, we kicking his ass. Get your ass in the ring. As I said before, I'm gonna try and talk as much as possible just so you guys can get to know me for a bit for the next 30 minutes. Yep, that's still a problem. Yeah, Hicks is having fun tonight. I normally play this game on normal, but I'm gonna do it on easy so we can get as much matches in as possible, because I can't go over an hour, unfortunately, unless I pause it when the time is up and then come back to it immediately after. And these combos, I'm not gonna remember all of them. The moves might be exactly the same each time, but hey, it's the best I can do. I don't normally pre-record games like that. Pre-record games, I normally stream them, but for the shorter games, I probably might make that an exception. Let's see if we can get him in his move. Yep. Get your ass down, Coley. 1, 2, 3. Get your ass out of here. Sorry if I'm like really low, by the way. You have it. Ace won his first match in TBD. Let's see where he's going afterwards, though. Or maybe he'll stay here. I don't know.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Yeah, I bought my dock for my Steam Deck because I really wanted one. Unfortunately, I don't have a controller. I have a few PlayStation controllers lying around, but you need USBs to actually use them on the Steam Deck, as far as I know. But we'll figure that out together. Oh, right. Got to actually pick something because I didn't spring for the extra points. I don't even got the DLC characters in this game. Miss Kelly.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
To pick our personality. I did comedic and fun. It'll change the dialogue and the way you talk to characters. And if both of your MyRise characters have the same personality traits, they'll bounce off of each other. So we're gonna do brash and bold, or scheming and calculated. Go with brash and bold for this
Simple.
dude.
I'm not afraid of a fight. I pull no punches and I won't back down. I guess you could say I'm the bold and brash type.
I think you'll fit in well around here. What can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I don't have time for internet gossip. All that matters to me is what happens when the bell rings. If I go #1, that just means there's a bigger target on my back. But I live for that sort of thing. So just bring it.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
How's it going, dude?
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I'm ready, but I'm actually a little disappointed it's just a draft, and I don't get to punch someone in the face.
Hey, it's WWE. You never know. I've got to get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
I'm gonna see if I could like spawn clips from this also.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me.
During this whole
It's about
cutscene, you guys can
launching
hear
this
it, so you guys can
company
hear
in
it better.
a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will
Person
continue
under the
after this
mask
break.
each time, by the way. So each time you play, you'll have a different person under the mask. Like long periods of time where I'm just not talking because unfortunately people are up right now and in my house, and I don't want the audio to cut their voices to cut through the mic.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Individuals in WWE. Remember the Masked Man from decades ago? SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 reference, or 7, I think. Can't remember what game that was in.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I'm focused on kicking someone's ass. Don't care who it is.
As I can skip dialogue for some reason by accident. I don't know how that happens, but I gotta press X. Be careful how I press the X button.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
CM Punk, my boy CM Punk, he's my favorite wrestler back in the day.
Hey,
Hell, he
you
still
all right?
is.
I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway,
Reference, by the
it's
way.
wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
CM Punk was one of the reasons
Troy.
why I've decided to
I'm a lot
live
more
straight edge
angry than I
lifestyle. I
am
don't drink
hurt.
or smoke. People be looking at me like I'm weird or crazy or something, but
That's
I'm
actually
fine
what I
that way.
wanted
It's
to
fine
talk
that
to you
way.
about.
You don't have to
Perfect
drink
way
to have a
blow
good
off
time.
little
Besides, I can
steam.
always be the designated driver or thinker in some
Got
cases.
any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
Far cry from the last game where he did nothing. Live events will become important later, by the way.
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
He's also given the rundown of how you can unlock characters and what you have to play to level up your MyRise character faster.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Here's your punching bag for the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
Good God, this superstar has a terrible gimmick.
Better than that lifeguard wrestler Byron once fought against.
Hey, you two may be joking around, but that guy was tough.
After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 246 pounds, Ace Hicks.
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived. I'm sure that our newest superstar and number one draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill. Something bad is coming his way, and he has no
I was talking to my brother just now.
Man, strikes! Wow! I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
There's still nothing he can't come back from. Crushing the knee there.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Vicious right forearm.
Ripcord lariat.
Turned inside out.
Their mother are very loud, so I'm gonna have to cut this, not cut it off, but keep the mic off for a lot longer. I'll play this later tonight, though. I mean, later at night. Using on their face too. That's amazing. I like that new feature. Last time you couldn't see it, as I was saying before. I got other people in the house, so I have to keep turning off the mic like that because I don't know if my mic will pick up audio from other people. But people on YouTube will let me know and embarrass me over it anyway, so it is what it is.
Comes right back at him.
These two have learned each other
Yeah,
so
blocked your
well.
bitch ass.
Knee to the jaw.
What I wanted to talk about real quick is apparently VTuber Kirsch is getting
He's absolutely in danger of losing.
harassed by people like Vice and whatnot, and being called a Nazi. Her Twitch account got reported and banned. She was banned for like 1 day. That's fucked up that people can try it can pretty much harass you online and slander you and still and get you canceled when they're political streamers canceled, quote unquote, when our political streamers threatening violence. Some political streamers are threatening violence on people and whatnot. That's fucking crazy, dude. But anyway, hope it gets better for her, though. That's a true fact I wanted to talk about before the stream ends. I'll probably put this as like a clip or something.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
Can he overcome this?
What's happening with Grace and Style? Something that if that ever happens to me, I wish I would do that too. But anyway, that's going on long enough. Don't want to make this like a 3-minute clip spoiling the whole game. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Fuck you.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. We know what's racing through his mind.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
Buck looks knocked out.
Any outside audio, let me know so I can stream later in the day, so I can actually record later in the day.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
Not again. I couldn't agree more. Who's the attacker?
Come on.
It could be anyone. Get your ass out of here.
Into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
As am I. Nope, you're not going anywhere, bitch.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Keep these under 40, 45 minutes easily.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
You better start explaining real fast before I beat the truth out of you.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week.
I don't think we can.
Now get this attention-seeking mafia.
I don't think we can
wannabe
get
out of
answers
here.
from him. I haven't played through this game. I only played through this on Steam once, but hopefully we'll get answers later.
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
And the voice acting and the lip syncing are better this time. Might have missed like important dialogue because the mic takes like half a second to come back on when it's when I turn it off. So I'm gonna try and wait for the mic thing to show up first on the screen.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick, hoping to shut
Match so I
down
can keep
their
this under
attacker.
an hour, as I said before. But we'll play this next time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 246 pounds, Ace Hicks.
There's an extra degree of intensity
Because I have to turn off the mic, because as I said before, other people are around, but this game looks really good, better than the last one even.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
Godfather reject over here.
Legitimate businessman, Tony D'Angelo.
Can't wait to beat the snot out of him.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Messing with Tony D can be a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, the Don is tough as nails with plenty of street smarts.
Hand movements, that's what Italians do, right? Their hands, right? I'm kidding, that's a joke.
Tony's faced hardship, attacks, even incarceration during his time in NXT, but he has continued to thrive.
A dangerous man inside the ring, and from what I've heard, pretty dangerous outside of it, too.
You cannot deny the explosiveness of Tony D'Angelo.
Mills Lane, Celebrity Deathmatch, no one's going to remember that.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Perched up top. Knee drop. Boom. Both arms captured.
Cat is telling me it's time for her to eat, so that's why I'm gonna end the stream after the video after this.
Tony D'Angelo hyping up the crowd.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex. And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping. And he retaliates.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Yeah, D'Angelo able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Followed by a forearm smash. D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now. From the top.
Diving thrust kick.
We'll do 2 streams and then one video. Record 1 video of gameplay. That's probably what I'll do.
D'Angelo 1 step ahead.
He's pushing back now.
This might be the moment he was waiting for. His comeback could start here.
Setting it up. Boom.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Perched on the shoulders.
You.
Feast your eyes. D'Angelo down.
Feast your eyes on these knees, bro. These knees to your face.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly.
This scene was very laggy on the Steam and Steam Deck specifically.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this.
Nope, that's what you think.
What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of
Bayley
NXT
here.
have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
Better in
We
this
will
game, by the
not
way. Some
stop until
characters in the
NXT
last
is the
couple
one and
games
only
sounded like they were
brand
like
left
30
standing
feet away
in
from the mic,
WWE.
like Becky Lynch. You know, her dialogue sounded like
I'm
she was
just
being
about speechless.
sarcastic when she
We've
wasn't supposed
just
to be
witnessed
sarcastic. I
pure
don't know if it's Becky
anarchy.
Lynch's fault
There's
or
a
the
mutiny, Saxton.
direction
Bayley
of the
said it
game's fault.
herself.
But hey, it is what it is.
Unbelievable.
But anyway, damn. Got my ass beat again, but we'll persevere. I like this too. They show what happened in the match.
Well,
Pretty much that
it's over for
Punk
tonight
got
at
beat
least.
too.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight
who to
against
call, too.
NXT.
Ace
You got
knows
someone
just who
in
to
mind?
call too.
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
We'll pick the
They're
Indies.
from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We're gonna go with the we dated
We used
route.
to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Now the next superstar we are gonna create, but we're gonna pick anything. So we're gonna pick muscles. Okay, I gotta make this quick. because it's almost the hour mark. Gonna be from Carolina. Let's see what part of Carolina she's gonna be from. That was my attempt at a Carolinian accent. I'm sorry, people from Carolina. Okay, this is all we're gonna do. Weight class, hold up. Light heavyweight, 5'8". Fighting style, powerhouse. Okay, I know I made these quick. The next part will be 40 minutes.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for an opportunity like this to step up from the indies. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
Okay, this is all I'm gonna play for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This be edited with Shout Factory. I got the warning already. So next time we play this, we'll do 40 minutes. We're gonna do some live event matches also in the next couple minutes. I mean, the next time we played it when they show up, so we can make it 40 minutes and probably make this pretty long. But anyway, I digress. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. This is Jordan Immortalmisfit. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for y'all. Immortalmisfitnation, I'm out. Peace. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think of the gameplay and all that good shit. I'm out. Peace.